Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I haven't baked anything out on my fire pit in quite some time, so I'm going to bake myself a small loaf of bread today to kind of keep in practice. You know, practice makes perfect in all these preparedness skills that we practice. And today is actually a perfect day to bake outside on the fire pit. It's about 32 degrees and there's absolutely no wind. And that's actually a really good thing if you're trying to bake out over coals on a fire pit. Um, because the wind will blow all your heat away instead of baking whatever it is that you want baked. I'm actually going to be using some of my dry canned flour there. That's some flour that I put up a couple years ago. It's getting time that gets used up. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. I'm going to mix my bread dough up, get a fire going out on the fire pit for a bed of coals, and I'm going to be coming back to you. This is what I'm using today to bake this loaf of bread. This is dry canned flour. Dry canning flour is something that I do to put flour up, keeps the weevils at bay, kind of seals it up. I've had real good luck using this old technique putting up flour, but there is one thing with it. You can see here, it gets kind of clumpy. So you have to sift it. So if you're using dry canning as a way to store your flour, you're going to need a sifter to sift out the chunks. So you got yourself a good flour to work with here. This isn't much of a recipe for this loaf of bread I'm baking today. I'm just going to use about 3 cups of flour. I'm going to use a good heaping teaspoon of yeast. I'm going to use a teaspoon of sugar and probably half a teaspoon of salt is what's going to go in this. And then just enough water, warm water of course, to get a firm dough started. And then I'm going to go out and I'm going to start the fire pit and get a bed of coals going out there. So anyway, I'm going to mix the rest of this up and I'll come back to you. The biggest thing when you're baking outside over an open fire is getting your bed of coals. That takes the longest. It's going to take a good hour or so for us to get a decent bed of coals. I'm going to keep feeding wood into this to keep this going. And that's just about enough time for the bread to rise the way I want it to, so we can get our Dutch oven heated up and we can get it on here. We got our fire going good out there. Just waiting for it to get a decent bed of coals. That's probably going to be your longest thing. It's been burning about an hour. I'm going to probably let it go at least another half hour yet and then go out and check it. And there is our bread. It's about 3 cups of flour and about a cup and a half of water. One thing when you're doing dry canned flour, it's going to take maybe a little bit more water than normal because it's dried out so much. But that's what it looks like there. It's rising up good. I just put a little bit of melted butter on the top of that to keep it moist. And all I'm going to do when I'm ready to take this outside is I'm going to form it up into a nice loaf and put it on some parchment paper and get it out there in a preheated Dutch oven. Not going to knead it at all. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But anyway, when I'm that far to get this outside, I'll come back to you guys. All right, we got our bed of coals going here. Going to set my trivet in here. Try to get it as level as I can. Put these coals down underneath here. Set my Dutch oven on here so that I can start heating up. Show you here what the inside looks like. Got a pie plate in there. Keep it off the bottom. I'll try not to get this burnt on the bottom. A lot of times when you see people baking bread in Dutch ovens, it gets burnt on the bottom really bad. So we're going to try to remedy that here today. All right, I'm going to go and get my bread going. All right, this has been preheating about 10 minutes or so. I can't get my loaf of bread in here. Tuck that all in. And get our lid back on top. Now I'm going to sit here, and every so often I'm going to rotate the Dutch oven, and I'm going to rotate the lid to keep the heat even. I got about 1 scoop of coals underneath, and I got probably 2.5 on top. We're going to see how this goes. Well, it's been about 40-45 minutes. My coals are really starting to cool off now. I'm not getting much embers off of them, so I'm going to open this guy up once. I'm going to see once what we got. And that is what we got. It's let's see what's here. Sounds almost hollow. We're going to close it back up here while I go in and get a pan to set it on, and then we'll take a look. All right, we got her lifted out here. Hope you guys can see the steam coming off that guy. Turn it around here. Kind of see what's what we got. Got a little bit of a darker spot on the one side than the other, but that's the loaf so far. Gonna let it cool off here just a little bit. We're gonna break it up and take a bite of it. Well, guys, you can see the loaf back there. I've been chowing down on it. It is my lunch. Give you an idea what the structure of the bread looks like. That's it right there. If I had kneaded it a little bit, took a little more time with it, it'd be a little bit higher, but it is fairly tasty. Yeah, perfectly good. Have that with a piece of summer sausage or something, you'd be good to go. But just wanted to practice today. Haven't baked in a while out here on the fire pit. Something that you can get out of practice fairly easily, just like anything else. So anyway, this is Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Get out there and test your skills, like baking out here on the fire pit. And you guys take care.